Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Final Fantasy Brief Extras video, and this is a video that I didn't think I was actually going to have to talk about here. I thought it was going to be Final Fantasy 7 with Cloud, but here we are, another collaboration, this time with Xenogears, my all-time favorite game. So, Ellie is here, Satan is here. Remember I told you guys to save the Lapis? So, the draining continues, and after this, it's probably going to be Final Fantasy 7, or it's going to be Christmas time with the Christmas units. Now, to be fair, and this might change, they might finally change this path, but typically Christmas units aren't the best units of all time and things that you can probably skip. I love Tiana, I loved using her back then and everything, but she wasn't the best catch of all time. And Christmases before that haven't really been that impressive. They've just been okay. So, if you guys are worried about, a top tier global original character coming out at Christmas time, the odds are lower on traditionally and historically on average. So I wouldn't worry too much about it right now until we know more information. So these two characters on the top are actually getting buffs. Now Ellie's is a little more vague because it says she gets a buff, but it's only for one of her abilities here, which is not necessary or needed. So hopefully there's more buffs than just that, because she didn't need buffs on this. The modifiers on that are already okay. You're not really using that ability really to... You're using her Brave Shift LB to chain and also use that 50% wind and peril effect. So I'm not really sure why they are focused on that ability. And then Satan gets more attack on one of his global abilities here, which I believe is EX2, but it could be EX1, but it's probably gonna be EX2. So 1,000 attack, okay. Hopefully he also gets some more buffs, because he's gonna need it. He needs more buffs too. But he is quite strong in his Brave Shift form. His Brave Shift form LB is quite strong because he also has 150% amp, I believe, right? So, pretty strong. And the armor stuff, like, it's been a while since I talked about it, so if you're a new player and you're wondering how all stuff is, it's all not very good. None of this stuff is really good except for maybe the Killer of Myths is pretty decent. But one of them is Dragon, and so, I mean, Dragon's one of the most obvious and easiest killers to get, but Beast and Fairy is not as easy. That's kind of makes it a little easier on you. But the rest of the stuff is really not that amazing, guys, in my opinion. So if I'm going to be pulling on this, I'm just going to get the Killer Miss. The other ones, I mean, nah. So there's that, and we have the second gate, the Light of Babel, who, I mean, it's just basically a reskin event. And it's not even situated in the Babel area. The event is called the Light of Babel, but it's not. This is not the Babel. So I don't know. I don't know if that's... It is what it is. It is in the second gate though, but it has nothing to do with Babel. Absolutely nothing at all. Because this is the event name doesn't really make any sense to me, but none of the equipment is really that great, if I remember correctly. I mean, Satan's old S-Teamer gets upgraded to +4 and it becomes two-handed, so that's pretty good. So it's not too bad. But I believe only Satan still only gets the fly attack, I'm not sure yet. But there's some crowns down here. Hopefully Id's and Faye's crowns aren't skipped, because Id's is pretty good. I already made a showcase on that. His is pretty good. This is still before they gave free crowns out, by the way, so soon there'll be events that'll give up silver crowns, and those are free that you could use on that specific unit. So there's that event, and here's remember, if you watch the teaser video that I just made recently, like 2 days ago, I did it on this trial here, and it's really easy. This trial is super easy. So what you do The easiest thing about this trial, don't kill the tentacles, of course. Do not focus on the tentacles. And, of course, just focus on the main guy, because once you kill the main guy, all the other ones go away. So, what you do is you make yourself a physical tank. Doesn't matter who it is. I used Duran of all characters, and he was fine. Give him some water resistance, of course, and then make yourself a provoker that is not your physical tank, and allow them to be provoked. And they take the water imperil. The water imperil is provocable. That's the trick of this trial, guys. So with that provoke obtained, the water imperil go on the provoker in your water tank, or your tank that is tanking physical damage, will be fine. You'll take very minimal damage. So there's that. Also make sure that your provoker has like some things like Phoenix Jakes, Tamar, and things that heal at the end of the turn or before the turn, because they will be taking DOT, and the DOT is pretty harmful. So make sure they have a lot of HP, mitigation, stuff like that. But other than that, very easy trial, extremely easy. Probably one of the easiest ones, honestly. It looks kind of scary, doesn't it? But it's not scary at all. And I just realized I never looked at the max level stats before. Usually I just think it's okay, but I never noticed that the magic on Ellie's vision card is actually kind of low. 130? Not that amazing. I mean, 150 is even not that amazing anymore. 160 is just okay. I mean, JP now has 170 attack flatline baseline stats. So 130 just looks not as good, but it's still fine, I guess, for her. But obviously, there might be better vision cards, but it's okay. The chance is also kind of low. It's 130. Wow. That should have gotten buffed to like 140 or 150 at least. Because, I mean, I guess on global you get them from EX to EX1, right? But still would have been nice. But yeah, you get these on EX1 and global, right? Because these aren't premium units. They shouldn't be anyways. There is a live stream. They're doing live streams more often. They should have been doing this a long time ago, though. But they are doing live streams more often. Don't know what it's going to be about. It could be just about Final Fantasy VII. I'm pretty sure it will be about Final Fantasy VII. But if it's not, then I don't know what it would be. So stay tuned for that. In the exchange shop here, if you're a new player, don't get any of this equipment, that's for sure. But there are fragments in here. Very nice. So you can get those fragments. I really wouldn't pay mine to these ones too much. I mean, it is good, but Graf didn't get any buffs. He's not getting any crowns this event. So I would just skip it on that. But they got the fragments here for them. That's pretty good. And the login. Got some 30 shard memes here, looks like. We also have some, I think the login actually, we make fun of it all the time and everything, but I actually think the login on global is actually better than JP. JP is just so lazy. They just give out the SP tickets, which you can't use after a month, and a little bit of Lapis here and there, but on global you get tickets and you still get shards and stuff, so it's something to worry about. And here's the maintenance at the end here, guys. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the Xenogears. Most of you guys may be already all emptied from Nier, and this is what they're hoping for. They're really hoping to drain your Lapis for this, or for Final Fantasy VII, or for Christmas. And then it'll probably be a New Year's banner, which I wouldn't worry too much about it, because it's probably just going to be all, guaranteed New Vision stuff. Do you want more corrals in clouds? I didn't think so. And then there's maybe something happening in January, so this, honestly, in my opinion, and maybe you guys may be on board with these past few months, October, November, December, are probably the hardest months in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius of all time, in terms of Lapis saving and Lapis expenditure, in ticket saving and in ticket expenditure. At least that's how I feel. All these banners back to back, there's only been a few skip weeks in between. Like the last week's was definitely a skip week for you guys. Hope you guys did not pull on them, because they're really not good. There hasn't been very many skip weeks, and they've done this on purpose. They've really hit us hard. it's like they're grabbing us by the neck and they're pushing our head into the wall. In terms of how many banners there have been that are actually, you know, good. So hope you guys are gonna get some Lapis soon and pull for Xenogears. I will definitely be pulling, but I don't know how much I have. So it's gonna be kind of hard, but I'll figure it out. Alright guys, thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.